Hi y'all, George Lacey, Joe & Co. bringing you how does Klein, Texas compare to the Woodlands, Texas. So the Woodlands is a township just north of Houston, about 35 minutes, and Klein is characterized or described as the Klein ISD area. So it is in Spring. Again, most of the Woodlands is within Spring. So Klein, Texas it used to be a lot of farming land, and it's not quite that anymore. In the Klein area, you are going to find Champion Forest, Memorial Northwest, Glen Knock Farms, Windrose, Spring Creek Oaks, Spring Creek Forest, Northampton. Those are a lot of my favorites. Trying to think if I'm forgetting any, but those are my favorites. Did I say Windrose? I think I did. Those are my favorites in the Klein area. So Klein is just south of the Woodlands, probably southwest if I want to be exact. Anyways, it's a great option if you're looking for more house for your money. So I think that's the number one reason why people pick Klein over the Woodlands, but you're only 15 to 20 minutes from the Woodlands, so you still have really easy access to everything the Woodlands has to offer. In the Woodlands, you're paying for convenience for that location. So in Klein, you might not have all of the exact same shopping, and you don't really have a mall that compares, but again, everything is just 20 minutes away, so you're really not compromising, in my opinion. The biggest difference is, and this is what I miss, the biggest difference is you don't have access to the villages. We do have the vintage, but it just doesn't quite compare to the shopping and the restaurants in Market Street. Now, I actually do love a lot of the restaurants in the Klein area, but I do miss a lot of what the Woodlands has to offer when I'm not up there. Most that live in Klein go up to the Woodlands at least once a week. I'm there 5 to 10 times a week. Klein does have a good restaurant hub. That's a vintage that I was talking about. It doesn't have the high-end shopping, so there are some cute shops, but nothing high-end. We do still have all the same stuff when it comes to nail salons and massage parlor type places and hair salons and things like that. So you definitely don't have to compromise in that category. I personally use the Woodlands Mall compared to Willowbrook Mall, except I do have to admit the Dillard's at Willowbrook is way better than the Dillard's in the Woodlands. It's just not overpicked for the style of clothes that I like. I find safety and crime to be more favorable in the Woodlands, so that's probably the biggest difference. And then the schools technically are a little bit better in the Woodlands than the Klein area. So when it comes to test scores and ratings, the Woodlands is technically better. I do like the size of Klein ISD in comparison to Conroe ISD, and I've talked about that before. I would say the main differences is that the Woodlands has more concentration of affluent homeowners and houses that are nicer, but still you can still find big beautiful houses in both areas. You're just going to be paying a lot more if you're finding that in the Woodlands. So here we go. Klein is more affordable than the Woodlands. Klein does have a lot of awesome neighborhoods, and I've kind of went through those at the beginning. So I think it does compare, but when you are spending so much time outside, I personally like the Woodlands better for that. If you just want a big home and you don't spend a ton of time outside, then Klein would probably be better. We do have a lot of amazing parks. You're just not able to walk to all of them. You would have to drive or bike ride to them. We have Kickerillo, which is probably my favorite. We have Collins, and the only thing coming to mind is Miller, and that is not the name. Meyer Park, there we go. And tons of new pocket parks. Every single neighborhood pretty much has a park, so you still have playgrounds and things like that. We do have golf courses in Klein, just like you have up in the Woodlands. I would say the ones in the Woodlands are a little bit nicer than the ones in Klein, but then more affordable here down in Klein. You have Augusta Pines and Auburn Lakes, that's in Klein, along with Glenlock, so tons of golfing options. Crime rate's better up north because you're away from the city, but I think between these two areas you're really going to find something you're looking for, and if not, there's going to be a city or community that touches one of the two areas that's going to help you find what you're looking for. So George Lacey, Joe & Co. I specialize in relocation. I have these awesome local maps that you can download. This is all of the Houston suburbs. Here is one of the villages, and this is my favorite, and there's a fourth one that shows you all of the cities north of the Woodlands. And then we have this awesome little handout. And then I wanted to talk about what's next. So down below, you're going to find a whole bunch of links. I don't know how I misplaced this. You're going to find a whole bunch of links for things that are next. You can schedule a call with me. You can get pre-approved. You can learn about the Woodlands Villages. That one's new. Or you can start your online hunt. We have all of these fantastic downloads, the maps. We have tons of ebooks. We have tons of relocation guides. And then please subscribe to our channel. I rarely ask y'all to do that, but it does mean a ton to me. I really do love helping people. So this is our Moving to Texas ebook. It's pretty cool. So Corinne Schlesy, Joe & Co Realty Group, all of my contact information is down below, and I hope y'all have a fantastic day. Bye guys.